sports. And if it's in the Kansas City Chiefs, coming up next.
It is still summer in the Midwest and a pleasant summer day as we are set for football at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Kansas City. And able to get this out to the 25. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now three-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL.
There's really nothing Mahomes hasn't accomplished by this time. 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 2 league MVPs, a couple of all-pro nods, and a passing title. When you lay it all out, it doesn't even sound real, especially when you consider the fact he's not even 30 years old. Now he has his sights set on being the first quarterback to three-peat. If there's anyone who can do it, it's certainly him.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now Mahomes. The football, and this is scooped up by the Lions, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Had some good yardage there too before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Out come the Lions for their first drive behind their 9th-year quarterback in year number 4 with Detroit. It's Jared Goff.
It's hardly an exaggeration to say that Goff has revitalized his career these last couple of years. And he's rewarded for it during the offseason, as Detroit has certainly made sure everyone knows he's their quarterback for the future. It's clear that they believe in him, and he's done nothing to sway them from that belief.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Goff now looks to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Goff now to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Now here's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
2nd down and 3.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Boy stays up, steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Goff. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it third down. These two teams all tied after one. Good quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Back to throw, Goff.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
St. Brown motioning left.
Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Goff. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Hardman on the return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Flush to his right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes this a 9-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw is gone. It's complete to Williams. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
In motion goes Raymond.
Now gone.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Khalif Raymond.
56 yards.
And the Lions are back within a score.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point forthcoming. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Being chased out left.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. They'll pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes this a 9-point game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And he coughed it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire. And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
From the gun, here's Goff. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To the air again, Goff. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Goff now looking to throw.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Goff now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And this one is right through. And that'll move them back within 6 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And running with power here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Here's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Out of the gun, Goff.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
Back to throw, Goff.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Gets past one man. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Running left to give to Pacheco.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And down he goes just beyond the 35. But that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They try with Pacheco. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Harrison Butler on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Gone. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Here's Mahomes to throw over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And they'll run with Pacheco.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Now Mahomes. Got him in. It's Brown.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And Sky Moore.
And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Marquise Brown
from 19 yards away.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
2nd and 11 now.
Now Goff.
Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
34 yards.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
In motion, the tight end Kelce. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Over the middle and complete to Moore.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Muscles him off. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Mahomes now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. After the interception, here's Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Mahomes going to throw. Short throw, hauled in, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw.
That pass complete to Moore.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Again, it's Pacheco.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Yellow.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here's Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. That pass caught. It's Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hey, 43, 10, yellow.
Now Mahomes. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the move to his left. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 6, 23 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now Goff. And this one is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
That is taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Mahomes to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Pacheco. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.